What is good, YouTube? It is your boy Mr. Power, and I'm back with another video. And in this video we have a new teaser featuring Claudia Flynn and some other people, but mostly Claudia. And I seen this teaser surfacing around the internet, and I just didn't really care to talk about it that much, but so many people kept sending me this shit that I was like, fuck it, let me just make a video about it. I will say, actually, I'll just save it for the video. I'll save it for after. Let's get into it.
Listen up, stay silent, keep your focus, cause they always switching up.
But I can still help you with something else.
What's that?
Bringing down Tommy Egan.
Okay.
This is how you get the job done. I want a regime change. You can win this war.
If any of this goes sideways,
You're next. I am the white devil, bitch.
Claudia Flynn, right? A very interesting character, right? And it's funny because I think it was Shanti. She said in a scene in episode 2, when that one girl had gotten caught skimming off the top, right? And she was telling Claudia's little girlfriend, like, yo, y'all don't know what y'all doing. Like, y'all not really in the game for real. Like, Claudia was in the game, but not really. Like, she wasn't on the streets. You know, Walter kind of did his best to kind of keep her away from the gritty part of the game. She was just kind of doing the books and like the basic shit. Now she's seeing that the game ain't what she thought it was, right? She's tied in with the cartel and everything. Like, things are getting very serious, very real, very fast. My main issue with this whole teaser is we didn't need it, y'all. I mean, we've been talking about this since before the season started. Is like, why would they show this? I think that Claudia getting out of jail would have been like a really interesting surprise. Like, why would you reveal all this information? Because it makes it easier to piece things together. One thing I've said is Power fans are so good at piecing teasers and trailers together and scenes and kind of matching up stuff and then creating theories out of it. And now we know Claudia's getting out of jail. We know damn well who she's going to go for. She's going to go for Tommy, and she's going to go for Vic. We know she's probably going to have some scenes with Vic and Tommy, and whatever it may be, maybe they'll have like a little truce for a little bit and then they'll start beefing again. Like, they didn't need to put this out there. You know what I mean? They didn't really need to put this out there. And, you know, it's just one of those things where I'm just like, come on, stars. Like, y'all don't need to be doing this. Now, there were some other interesting parts of this teaser that I kind of want to tap into, right? We see Shanti here. Shanti is going to be getting some money this season. She's going to be getting down in business, right? She's going to be doing her thing. And this whole Claudia thing of like trying to give up Tommy is like, even Stacey Mark said, like, how do you think you're going to give up Tommy? He's already outsmarted you to the point where you're locked up. Like, you're here for a reason. You know what I mean? He's already outsmarted you. So how do you think you're going to get him? And Stacey Marks made it very clear. If you fuck up, I will make your life a living hell. Now, clearly that may not happen just off the fact that she's going to get out of prison. I think that kind of just spoils it. But Stacey Marks, she's going to be a big part of this season when it comes to Claudia and Vic's storyline. It seems like she's going to just be controlling both of them in trying to get Tommy. We know Claudia is going to get into some fights and some drama in prison, and she's going to have to really prove herself and show that she's down. But she does have the protection of the Marquez cartel for right now. So I don't think she'll really have many issues in prison. I think some people will test her. But once they realize that she's backed by the cartel, they'll kind of fall back. And she does have to establish, you know, and make her presence known in prison, right? We know a lot of times, like, when you go in jail, sometimes you just gotta go start some fights and start some bullshit to let people know not to fuck with you. You know what I mean? Because you don't want to come off as soft. And her being a white woman in a man's game is can be quite difficult, right? So we know that she's going to be handling business in prison. She's going to be good. And we see a lot of Shanti in this teaser as well. Like, she's saying, I want a regime change. Like, I want to get down. Like, Shanti wants it all. And I've said this in previous videos. Like, Shanti don't give a fuck about Denard. She's just playing him so she can get to the top of CBI, so she can take over the business, take over Chicago. She don't give a fuck about nobody. And that's the one thing about this street game is, like, you can't trust anybody that's in the game with you, because eventually, if they are ambitious enough, they're going to want to take over what you're doing and what you've done. And that's really what Shanti is doing. She's controlling Denard so you know she could get what she wants, right? Then we hear Maria saying you can win this war, and then we see a little snippet of her and Tommy kissing very passionately as if it's some big news. And I've been telling y'all, man, Maria is pregnant, bro. I'm trying to tell y'all, it's gonna get revealed eventually. Mark my words. I've said it across numerous of my videos, so this is documented. So when it happens, remember who told y'all? Mr. Power told y'all Maria is going to be pregnant if she is not already pregnant, because Tommy been beating them cheeks. Tommy been clapping them cheeks. You know what I mean? Word to Mark Dark. He been clapping them cheeks, bro. So I definitely think that's going to be a huge part of the storyline, and it's going to make Tommy a lot more vulnerable, and probably want to get out of Chicago because like he can't protect her out here, bro. He cannot protect her, especially with this whole war with the Marquez cartel. Like, it's going to be very hard for him to protect her. Now we see Stacey Marks breaking into someone's home. I'm not sure whose home it is, but it's likely a tip they probably got from Vic or Claudia or both with their snitching asses, right? Who knows what they're going to be on and who they're going to be giving up this season. Doesn't really seem like she's going to get any real wins when it comes to the feds and, you know, them catching Tommy and the rest of the CBI people. So it's an interesting teaser. It's interesting. It's dope. They give us a little information, give us some kind of a peek into what's going to happen as we go through the season with some other characters. But I mean, like I said, I don't think we really needed this. I feel like this kind of spoils a lot of the stuff that's going to happen in the season, and it makes it easier for fans to predict what's going to happen. And one thing about Power is, like, they just show too much stuff, and it kind of kills the morale of the show sometimes. But I don't think they showed anything else major outside of the fact that Claudia is getting out of prison. So you guys let me know what you guys think of this whole Claudia teaser and all the other stuff that they showed us in this teaser. It's cool. It ain't really nothing crazy. Obviously episode 3 is going to be coming out this Friday. As always, stay tuned for the content. I'm gonna be on it. I made a new Facebook page that I have linked in the bio of my website and all my platforms and everything like that, so make sure you guys follow me on Facebook. And again, as always, make sure you guys lock in, join me on Patreon for more exclusive content, and I will catch you guys on the next one. Peace.